Veterans Float, one of my favorites. Good morning to you.
Now, you know, Chris, you know. And I have a passion for this one because we saw it as steel on a chassis and then painted, and then this. Coding for Veterans, an award winner. Which award? The International Award for Most Outstanding Float from the outside the United States. We have Jeff Munson and Terry Wolf with USC Marshall School of Business. He's here for a reason. First of all, congratulations, superstar.
Hey, thank you. It's quite the honor that we won the award second time in the for the second year in a row.
And Terry, you must be excited as well.
Absolutely. Twice, 2 years in a row, 2 consecutive years, International Award. We're excited to bring this program to USC.
Before we talk about the program, what do you think the judges saw? There are 3 of them. I can never read their faces.
It's interesting because with our float, it really tells the story of going from deployment to employment. And, you know, we had the symbolism of the USS Princeton, the F-35 fighter jet, as well as the Black Hawk helicopter. But then we also tied in a QR code, which really brought in, you know, the technology aspects.
Because people were asking me, Gail, you showed the float, I'm working on it. What's up with the laptop? Terry, that's important. It helps your partnership.
It does help our partnership, and as Jeff says, it is reflective of what we're trying to accomplish. So we're teaching 3 programs in software development, network security, and cybersecurity. And cybersecurity is that next generation of securing the nation. So we've got the traditional military forces represented here, and then the computer laptop represents that transition to cybersecurity, and that is the programming that we're providing.
2 flags on this float.
Yeah, so a program retrains U.S. and Canadian military veterans.
And this partnership is working.
Oh, absolutely. There's been over 800 students that have enrolled in the program and over 85% placement rate of graduates.
And how does it work? Do they have to come to a class, Terry, or can they do this online or virtually?
Yeah, part of the beauty of the program is that it's 100% online. It's self-paced. The average student takes anywhere between 6 to 10 months to complete the program, really depending on their own schedules. And it's a path to secure employment. There's a high demand for the types of jobs that these programs are positioning them for.
So as representatives of this award-winning float, what would you tell veterans who might be watching this morning, or their family members who think they could use this kind of help?
Yeah, so with our program, we really assume you have minimal technical knowledge. So we teach everyone, you know, from the bottom up. And it's really, you know, when you look at the soft skills of someone in our military, attention to detail, leadership, teamwork, those are what employers want. And specifically with our program, we also have industry certifications that are incorporated, and that's what translates into the jobs.
So we shouldn't be intimidated when we see USC part of the program.
We should not. We should not. Now, we're a very welcoming environment. We're happy to welcome everybody. I'd say sign up now. The program's readily accessible, as Jeff says. It requires minimal background experience. We train them from the bottom up. And another piece is that we know that there's a transition piece for the veteran who's coming from full-time military service to trying to make entry into the private sector. So we also give them training on how to write your resume, how to put together your LinkedIn profile, how to manage job interviews. So all of these become part of the program. So it helps to when they walk out the door, they're fully prepared to have that conversation with a potential employer.
All right, give me your website since we're here.
Codingforveterans.com.
Real easy. And if folks want to see your float and the detail of it, you want to go to the following website. It's Float Fest, a Rose Parade showcase. Presented by Go Bowling. There's food trucks out here, and it's a party out here in addition to seeing the hard work and the beauty of these floats, both award-winning and just beautiful floats. Congratulations again. I hope people will take advantage of what you're teaching us here, and have a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, too.
Back to you in the studio.
Hey, Gail, one of the things that I loved about this float, when they asked me during our parade coverage yesterday, like, what was your favorite float? I chose this float because it's so cool. It stopped twice, both on Orange Grove Boulevard and Colorado Boulevard, and it looked like it was launching cruise missiles, and that caught a lot of the audience pleasantly by surprise because it was it was
Chris Schobel, our
fantastic.
anchor, says he loved this float. He fell in love with it because it looked as though, it appeared as though it was getting ready to launch cruise missiles.
And literally with the pyro that was coming off the top of it, that was a real crowd pleaser. And we were told it was one of the largest fireworks pyro displays ever in the Tournament of Roses
And
parade.
it showed. It
That's
was a
why you
crowd
loved it.
pleaser.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. You're the best, Gail. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coding for Veterans, Henry DiCarlo.
You're welcome.
Great cause, great float, unbelievable. You know, hats off to all the people behind the scenes that make those floats, put it together.